It's Eric Andre. Let me in. Let me in! I got COVID for the first time ever. Shocked I made it this long without getting it. But I got it. And it has been a harrowing week for me. Just an absolute fucking goddamn... Holy shit. I guess I guess the first time hits you the hardest. But good golly, that was a bad time. I'm feeling... mostly better now. I'm just still very tired and out of breath, and for some reason I woke up and I feel like I have a black eye. I don't, but I feel like I have a black eye, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's part of it or anything, but regardless, I feel like shit. Hello and welcome back to the channel, BS Movies, where I usually watch movies that nobody else watches on this fucking website, but you know, this month, I've taken it upon myself to watch movies that I have been meaning to get around to, and that anytime I tell someone I haven't seen this specific horror movie, they go, I shouldn't gasp. That was a bad idea. But you know, they react in shock that I haven't seen The Purge. I bet you just gasped. I bet you just gasped. And, I'm shocked too, really, because there has been how many Purge movies? Like 6 or something? I'm shocked, honestly, because I remember when The Purge first came out, and I did think, like, oh, that's a cool concept for a horror movie. And then The Purge 2 came out, and I'm like, okay, I guess it's like an anthology of just, like, different people going through this fucking harrowing event. And then The Purge 3 and 4 came out, and it got, like, really, like, specific in what they're about. And I'm like, whoa, Purge. I wasn't familiar with your game, you know? And then I around when the one of the last Purges came out, I was working at a movie theater, and I didn't see any of it, but, you know, I heard good things. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll get around to watching The Purge eventually. And now here I am, ready to watch a franchise. You know, this year, I'm only going to watch Purge 1. I'm not going to do, like, a whole... Because that would take, like, 2 months for me to watch all these movies on the channel. Depending on how this video goes with you guys, if you guys like it, if I get plenty of views on it, then, yeah, I'll consider watching the rest of them. But for now, let's start with the first, you know? Not the first Purge, which is another movie. This is the First Omen situation all over again. We're going to watch the first Purge, but it's not the first Purge. It's just the first Purge. Okay? Okay. What do I know about the Purge? Okay, so here the concept is honestly pretty neat, that it's like one day a year where every crime is legal in the country, I think. Is that what it is? Or the world? I think it's the country. A day out of the year where crime is legal. Terrifying. Here's my problem. I don't think people would go around murdering. That's just me. I mean, some people would, for sure. The crazies. But this series, I don't know. From the looks of it, makes it look like everybody goes around murdering. I don't think that's the case. I mean, maybe assaulting. Sure. Looting, definitely. The looting alone for the Purge, holy shit. I know I would. I live near a Walmart. You bet your goddamn ass I'm gonna fucking throw a trash can through that window. The point is, I haven't seen The Purge. I don't know what this one's about. I think the first one is more of a home invasion movie, if I remember correctly. So, I'm excited to check that out. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to my first viewing of The Purge, and you want to be just like my Purgies, Patreon Purge pals, Hannah, Nick, Kev, Battle Sister Cat, George, Ken, and Greg, patreon.com/bsmovies, where you can see all of the full uncut video, all the full uncut videos for the movies I covered this year. Exclusive videos this month. We're going to be watching Host from 2020 exclusively on the Patreon. And yeah, only $1 a month will get you all that. $1 a month for like years of shit that I've done. So that's crazy. It's basically my own streaming service at this point. But I digress. I've rambled long enough, and the COVID in me is telling me to just shut the fuck up and start watching a movie. So here we go. This is The Purge. What a dumb name, though. Purge? I don't know. I feel like you could get a creative name. The Killy McShooty Day. That's a good one. Interesting. America, 2022. Unemployment is at 1%. Crime is at an all-time low. Violence barely exists, with one exception. Blessed be the founding fathers for letting us purge and cleanse our soul. Blessed be America, a nation reborn. Meanwhile, the real 2022, I was still wearing my mask and shit. Riots were happening. Shit was popping. Whoa! Jesus, Ethan Hawke. I know the joke, the bit has been done to death. But, speaking of death, but the day after must be so awkward. The day after must be so goddamn awkward. Hey, Richard. Hey, Keith. I lived? Yeah. Better luck next year then, huh? Yeah. Like, I can't imagine how awkward it would be if you know, you didn't end up killing the person you're trying to kill and you just see them around the next day and you're just like, oh, I thought my consequences would, I thought my actions wouldn't have consequences today, but I guess, if this movie is a lesson in anything, it should be. Jesus, this is a brutal opening. I'm trying to distract myself from how legit that opening is, but that's terrifying. That was a fucked up opening. Ethan Hawke, by the way. Can we name Ethan Hawke a Scream King? I think Ethan Hawke is a Scream King. Ethan Hawke rules. Again, if this, like I was saying, if this movie should be a lesson in anything, is that even if it's legal, actions have consequences, folks. The next day is
That's what makes this country
there's
great.
consequences.
Holly, line proudly, folks, okay? Show your support for this important evening. Safe night to everyone. Home again.
Safe night my ass. Did you not see how this movie just started? Safe night to everyone. Safe night to guys who can afford ADT home security. But otherwise, even then, I don't feel like ADT just calls the cops on you. Like, the cops ain't gonna do shit today. The alarm goes off. He was like, hey, this is Keith with ADT. It's Purge Day. I'm not calling anyone.
Hey,
okay.
Home.
Are you gonna send help? No.
Oh, what a... Traffic's even worse than last year.
Who talks to your wife like
Something
that?
smells
That's
good.
small talk? Are you giving small talk to your wife?
Hey. Ta-da.
Your wife, who is fucking the hottest Lannister? Look at that bob.
All right, we'll have to make a few phone calls.
Look at that bob on her. She's whipping that thing too. You see her? Turning her head. She knows she got a bob.
Because everyone says I love you, it's used, and we need to find our own thing. Go like this.
No, it looks silly.
Yeah, this guy.
No.
Hun, I'm warning you now. I could tell just by this boy's face. This boy's gonna try to kill you later today.
Someone's getting ready for the night.
Bet your goddamn ass someone is getting ready for the night. Jason Voorhees, that's who. The fact that he's doing this out in the open. It's like, yep, getting ready to murder tonight. How are you, Phil? As a concept, The Purge, fucked up, right? Horror. It's a horror movie,
Mary?
obviously. It's horrific. It's horrifying.
So glad I caught you.
But you could also play this as a comedy.
What have I done to deserve
A very dark comedy,
Oh, I
but a
haven't
comedy
noticed.
nonetheless.
I
Oh,
ate
God.
way too many cookies. Hi!
That freaked me out. Just a car slowly driving by and they're just like,
Thanks.
that's a big ass
You know, not
house.
everyone had the year you did, Mary.
Oh, everyone's jealous. Oh, she's jealous.
You know your husband sold a new security system to almost every home in this community. You know,
Jealous.
some people are actually saying this neighborhood paid for that new addition on your home.
Oh, she's gonna try to kill you, man.
People. Have a safe night, Mary. And you, Grace.
That's ominous. It's kind of crazy how ominous everything is, just because you know what's the Purge is. You know, in this world, like every interaction with anybody is immediately turned ominous because of what day it is.
You can't keep creeping up on me like that, Charlie.
Jumping Joseph. What? Sid from Toy
Quit
Story?
clinging to me and come help me set the table, kiddo.
Your son is Sid from Toy Story. This is not what 2022 technology looks like, by the way. I wish this is what 2022 technology was, but... Oh, don't with the open fridge thing, alright? Close the fridge, someone's there, jump scare, boo.
And I insulated his motor. So
It looks like that kid from Ted.
And he can now play music.
Yeah, but
to
they got
accompany
him.
on his mission.
They purged him. Yeah, but they purged him. What do you mean they purged him? That is a big cup of wine you guys are having. Like, do you have that every night?
Right, can I... Does anybody mind? Can I do my...
How much wine did you pour? Again, do you have this every night? A glass of wine? You guys have a problem.
As always, just a precaution.
Holy jamoles, buddy. Is that the BFG?
We ready?
Baby's first purge. There's got to be like a baby clothing that says baby's first purge. Baby's first purge shirt never worn.
Will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
Boy, look, a day off for all the police and all that, and the ambulances and all that. But boy, once it ends, you got your working for you. Cause holy boy, something about sirens really scares me. Just the concept of like suddenly hearing sirens like that would terrify anybody, I think. I'd be like, this is it,
Okay,
you know,
kids.
and then I'd just go
I
under
know
my
bad
bed.
things do have poverty, all the crime. This night saved our country.
Did it though? From what? Like, you guys would have still been a bowl of dominoes. What is that? Anyway, you guys would have still been living this fucking lavish and comfortably,
You should go relax.
regardless of purge. Like, I don't understand why you think this is good. 2022 and you don't have AirPods? You guys are rich and she doesn't have AirPods? In 2022? Come on. Get real. Get serious.
Jesus,
I told you he's gonna try to kill you. That he's stayed in because he's gonna try to kill you.
I wanted to surprise you.
He's gonna try to kill you. That's the surprise. That's the surprise. You fucking skeet all rich looking motherfucker. You fucking Billy Loomis hair. I know your type. Your kind. The purge being used as a government thing to kill the poor. That's what this is? Alright, yeah, purge. I wasn't familiar with your game. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, that tracks. Unfortunately, I see what they mean. That's something that the government could probably... You think when this movie came out, there's a guy in the government who had this plan, and he's got his file, and he's like... I had the presentation all ready to go. I had a slideshow, a PowerPoint, and then this movie came out, and it's like every idea I had went into this movie. So, like, can I sue? I don't... It's Eric Andre. Let me in. Let me in! Eric Andre would survive the purge. Alright, hey, place your bets. What celebrity would survive the purge? Number 1, Jackie Chan. By not being in America. He's in China. Number 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know that motherfucker's gonna blow people away. Number 3, Sylvester Stallone. You know that motherfucker's gonna blow people away. It's fucking Rambo. In the Purge, you think you're gonna go into fucking the Terminator in Rocky's house and you think you're gonna make it out? What are you planning to do, crazy white boy with a V-neck? And right now, someone's typing in the comments, shut the fuck up and watch the movie. And to that I say,
10 years
fuck
ago,
you.
We could barely afford rent. Now we're thinking about
Shut up and watch the movie. Okay, then I'll just post a video of me sitting silently for an hour and a half. Go fuck yourself.
Somebody please,
Buddy, hey, buddy! Hey, buddy, hey! What are you doing? Bad time to have a talk with the old in-laws, alright?
Mr. Sandin.
James, he has a gun! Henry has a gun!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, crazy white boy? You're trying to shoot... Holy shit, there's a fucking gun. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's the fucking Family Guy bit. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. If she sides with him for trying to shoot her dad, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'll find her, so I can go.
No. I can't let you go with that man out there. Okay, I can't let you do that. Baby,
Meanwhile, that guy's probably making a ham sandwich in the
Stay
kitchen.
here with Charlie.
Or he's in the bathroom bandaging himself up. He's like, boy, these are some nice white people. I mean, that one white guy shot at the other white guy, but like, you know, the kid, though. Nice white kid. So, what nice people. What a nice neighborhood. They're just like, this guy's gonna fucking kill us. Oh, that is the KKK. Oh, no, never mind. It's just the Rob Zombie and his family. I mean, why are they going to this house specifically? Are these the neighbors? I feel like the neighbors are gonna try to come after them. Oh, they want the guy! They want the guy. These people are racists. That's even worse than neighbors. Racists. Who's at the door? The strangers? Oh, you know the strangers would thrive in a Purge setting. That's a crossover that could happen, though. The strangers in the Purge. I would watch that. That's a good idea, actually. Nobody take that. Blumhouse, give me a call. Jesus Christ. Who's that even a mask of? Oh, it's just a mask of himself. Buddy, you got some work there. Jesus Christ. Put that face away. I don't like you.
Let me introduce us. We are some fine, young, very educated guys and gals.
That's a code word for racist.
But things took a turn.
This guy is acting too much.
Our target escaped us, and
This guy's acting too much.
we don't want to kill our own.
Our own what?
Please just let us
Be more
purge.
specific. Ew, I don't like you. I don't like you. You're doing too much.
Toodaloo, Sandins.
Toodaloo. Buddy, whatever character you're doing here is too much.
Cut it now.
He's acting like a goddamn Kids Next Door villain. Ethan Hawke, whip out the big gun. You're gonna need it. By the way, home security system and you don't have turrets, flamethrowers, landmines?
Now, we have guns, and he doesn't.
We're gonna tell them. We're gonna tell them.
It's him.
We already killed that guy. We have a dead body here. I know, he's white. Here's where the paint comes in. It's not racist if he's dead. So, here's the plan. I'm sorry. I'm not okay. I'm so sweaty. I'm sweating this shit out of me. It kind of bums me out that I don't think they're gonna kill those annoying purgers. But I hope they do, because they're very annoying. I hate... These are the ultimate edgelords. Look at these edgelords. It's not even scary. It's just a bunch of edgy theater kids, man. Like, I would kill them in a heartbeat.
Meet me by your front door. I just need a moment, good sir.
Hey, look, I will give you the guy if you just stop acting like a bitch.
There you are.
What are you talking about?
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Stop,
Tell me,
stop
why haven't you
talking
delivered
like
the
this.
filthy swine to me yet?
I do not understand what you mean by that.
Protecting him?
What are you, an alien? Like, who talks like this?
I surely hope not.
Like, again, I'll give you the guy. Just talk like a normal goddamn person.
We just can't find him.
Okay, fine.
See, this is a misunderstanding.
You know this guy loves Taxi Driver and Fight Club. Is he gone? Yeah. That was so sick. You saw how I was acting? I was all stiff. I thought like, you guys could tell I was doing like American Psycho just now.
Take me in this chair, all right? Mary, where's the tape?
I'm trying to find the end of it. It's like dark and I'm...
Chris, look at us. Look at this man. Look what we're doing to him.
Look at us. Hey. Hey. Look at us. Who'da thunk? Huh? Who'da thunk? Not me.
Take me outside.
Just saying. Work together. Kill a bunch of racists.
Should know better, that piece of filth that you are protecting exists only to serve our need to purge. So I bid thee farewell, sweet Sandy.
He's going for the Tony Award for sure.
Release the Beast Boys, let the killing commence.
Beast Boys in there? The Teen Titans? That's what we need. Ugh, these bitches. The skipping. I hate this type of crazy person in movies. I really hate it. I'm not asking for subdued realism like Anton Chigurh or something, but like I hate the over-the-top crazy person in a horror movie like this. I really despise it. It irks me. It is an ick. I don't know why. I can't explain it in a way that makes sense. I just hate it so much.
Cooper, come look at little lady Sandy. She's exquisite.
Nobody talks like this. This movie would have been so much more effective if they just talked like normal people. These fucking idiots, man. I really hate these people. And not in a way that like the movie's making me hate them, you know what I mean? It's just an annoying choice. Hey guys. You just completely dropped your girl. Abandoned your girl to get fucking got. Man, that pool table is expensive. Alright, that's... Oh! Ow! Ooh, that hurt my back. The way she fell right on her back. Oh, don't hit him with a pool stick. Jackie Chan would win this.
Thank you for this unforgettable purge, Mr. Sandin.
I don't think a single stab's gonna take out Ethan Hawke, but that's up to the movie. Ew, you got like shit coming out your nose? Okay, that's a big knife. Okay, maybe a single stab would do. I really have become immune to jump scares, haven't I? You do this channel long enough. You see a jump scare coming.
You got a lot of heart, Mr. Sandin.
Please tell me the black guy kills him. Please.
Must be America.
Give me this movie. Give me this. Just give me this.
Reborn.
Sword through the chest. Oh, no. Bunch of bullets. Oh, the daughter does it. Sure. That was not as satisfying. What happened to the guy? Where's the guy? This is what having a homeowners association does to you, by the way. This is the HOA at work. Oh, please tell me he lets them live until this shit's over.
On time, let's go.
Please tell me he lets them live until this shit is over. That would be such a great fucking way to end this. The perfect awkward morning. The perfect awkward day after. Or she waits until like the last possible minute to do it. Okay, 1 minute left. Get their hopes up just for a second. This is such an awkward fucking... This is such an awkward morning. This is what I mean by black comedy. This is so awkward. This is so awkward.
March 22nd, the annual Purge has just
Is it over?
This is your American morning news program, and reports are coming in
This
from
just
all
in.
around the country as
A lot of
police,
people are dead.
firefighters,
A lot of people are dead. Let's get into the celebrities that did not survive the Purge. Jared Leto. Shockingly, Howie Mandel. Let's see, who else? Like, one of the Kardashians we're not sure yet. All that's left was a foot, so we don't know which one. Not really that famous, not really that famous. TikToker, not really that famous. No, yeah, that's it. Kind of a low year for the Purge in terms of famous deaths, but I am so sweaty. Holy shit, I'm sweating out this fever like crazy. Anyway, that was the Purge. And okay, look, thoughts, concerns, and so forth. Review, I guess. Here's the thing. Again, like I said in the video, I don't like over-the-top crazy person acting if it's done in such a cliche way like that. There's a way to do crazy psychopathic acting in a way where you're not... Look, I know they're not going for the Oscar, but it's too... It's not even campy kind of crazy. It's just like... I'm doing such a good job, aren't I? Type of acting. Like, look how cool, look how crazy I'm being. This is acting, you know? I don't want to see the acting. I don't want to see the performance. You know? I want to see a fucking crazy person. That's not what I saw. I saw performances. I had the same problem way back when we saw the Leatherface movie. Leatherface. There's some crazy actors in that movie. I hated them. I did not like their performances. No offense to the actors. I'm just saying it's also like on top of the actors, it's the writing, the dialogue that they give them as well. Especially in this movie. This movie would have been so much more terrifying, and I hope that the sequels do this. I don't know. You know, I'll see them when I see them, but I hope the sequels do this where this would have been so much terrifying if it was just regular people. Just let them be regular people. It's so much more scarier if it was just some teenagers that were racist, holding tiki torches. It didn't have to make them all wide-eyed and talk weird and stiff. It could have just been fucking frat guys, crazy fucking sorority sisters, and shitty neighbors. Like, that's all it needed to be. The concept of the Purge being that, you know, rich people are using this to take down minorities and poor people and the working class, it is more effective if you don't cartoonify the rich people. Eat the rich, but like make them look like actual people. That's what makes it scary. Like, this was your neighbor, not like, this is my neighbor and they're like this, you know? It's otherwise though, like I said, I appreciate the low budget kind of way Blumhouse works with a single location for a movie of such a grand idea, like a nationwide idea, you know, focusing it on one spot in one home while still, you know, the security cam footage and stuff, there's a world beyond. The world building is good. And Ethan Hawke is great. I just feel like Ethan Hawke, good. The main family, good actors. The main family, good actors. The guy they let in, good actor. The crazy people purging, we could improve upon that. Hopefully, like I said, the sequels improve upon that, and it's just like regular people. That way, you don't see it coming. Also, like, you're like, oh, that was just my neighbor, and then, you know, he ends up being like a crazy fucking person. They kind of did that with the guy walking his dog, and then he ends up being one of the neighbors that is like trying to kill them. But like, even the neighbors that were in the car, like smiling, I'm like, they're gonna come back later and kill them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just. That being said, I'm glad they kind of capitalized on the idea of how awkward the next day must be. Just sitting around a table quietly, knowing that your neighbors just tried to kill you and your family, is there's a dark comedy to it. That I again hope that maybe some of the sequels get into. I feel like some of the sequels are gonna go, considering what the state of the world was when this movie came out and what the state of the world has become. I'm sure that the future Purges are going to get considerably more political. But I do hope they also lean into the dark comedy of just how awkward that next day. I just, the day after Purge would be the movie I write, and it's a straight comedy. But yeah, that for a first movie, I mean, I would like to see more of just the world of the Purge. So effective in that way. And I could see how you could improve upon what we saw here with a bigger budget and maybe a little bit better of a script. So yeah, it was solid. I give it like I was gonna give it like a rating, but I never give movies rating here. I just say what I think about them, so I'm not gonna give it a rating. Fuck you. If you want the rating, Letterboxd. Go find my Letterboxd. But yeah, I digress. What did you guys think of this movie? Should I check out the sequels? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction, once again, patreon.com/bsmovies. For only $1 a month, you get this reaction and all the other reactions I've done. And next week, folks, we got a big next couple of weeks ahead of us. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Considering that I have done so many horror movies on this channel over the past, 4 years, I have yet to see Terrifier. And folks, we're going to start with the film in which Terrifier was shown first, which is, I think, All Hallows Eve. Sorry, my leg is itchy. All Hallows Eve, where Terrifier made his debut. We're going to be watching that next week. Week after that, we're going to be watching Terrifier 1. Week after that, Terrifier 2. It's a Terrifier trilogy, folks. So, very excited to get into what that... I have no knowledge... Look, I'll get into it next week, of course, but I have no knowledge of Terrifier. I just know it's a creepy clown that kills people. Whoop-de-doo. That's like every other horror movie. What makes him stand out? What makes him different? I'm excited to find out. See you guys next week for that. And until then, like, do you think that's how that guy acts, like, when he, like, post-Purge, or, like, when in his everyday life, he's just like, well, la-di-da, ladies and gents, exquisite. Exquisite? Nobody says exquisite. Pisses me off, dude. Again, no offense to the actor. It's the dialogue that was written. Pisses me off how shitty that crazy people acting was. Pisses me off. I'm about to purge myself